This week's tip has to do with dealing with error when it comes up in group discussion. And this first part is going to be about dealing with error when it comes up from a regular attender in your group, someone that is normally a part of your community group already. The first thing that I want to mention in dealing with error is to use wisdom in how you address it. So consider the person, consider their spiritual growth, consider where it came from. So were they just rambling and they said something that was incorrect? Were they saying something that they've been taught that needs to be corrected? Or was it an out and out purposeful trying to turn people astray? So I'd start with that first guideline and then with wisdom proceed. If it was just a simple like rambling and they said something that was off, remember that this is not the only diet that the people in your community group are getting. And so, as people discuss and say things, there are things that are going to come out that you don't always have to say you're wrong. Remember that this isn't the only diet of truth that these people are getting. If it's something where there's probably some teaching that they've received that is wrong, then if for a regular attender, I would simply say a follow-up phrase like, we want to be careful here because here's a couple of dangers, and then here's the way that we should be thinking about this issue. I think just those simple ways to follow up instead of you're completely wrong response. Just having that fullness of grace and humility and patience as you discuss. If it is a purposeful false doctrine, someone in your group will probably speak up. That's the beauty of having other mature believers in your group. And if they do, wonderful. Let them speak up and maybe correct, but follow along on the other side and redirect to what the goal of the group is. It may require a conversation outside the group and a simple, hey, let's talk about that offline. Let's talk about that after group, me and you. I'd love to hear what you're thinking on it, and then I'd love to share where our group is coming from as we walk through issues like this in the future. And that could actually help continue to maintain your leadership role and also be able to help them work through that issue. Perhaps it means a Bible study, or perhaps it means you connecting them up with a pastor or other leader in the church to be able to get the care and the doctrine and teaching that's needed in that situation. But overall, when it's a regular member of your group, I would recommend that approach, which is it's grace, it's patience, it's even care in how you talk about the issue in front of the group, and then if needed, a personal one-on-one conversation. Hope that's a help.